on the live. Brilliant. Ta-da! So, like I say, we are using little Happy Forest friends. I have a little stash of the DSP that's left. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to order from a stash yet because I was concentrating on the pre-order stuff. So yeah, I'm using some scraps of this paper. I've got the stamp set out. Ta-da! We are also using Evening Evergreen ink, possibly, and Soft Succulent. Both of these are retiring colours. Absolutely love those greens. So, yep, these should be discounted individually because they're retiring. Right, let me put that away there now. And on Monday, I will be shutting off my workshop order. So this is just a reminder of the hostess code if you're ordering between now and Monday night. I'll be shutting that off on Monday night. Then I'll sort all my thank you gifts for everybody that's shopped on that code. So, right. Now, is this view okay? Should I go up a little bit? Let me see now. Keep losing you on the video. Connected to my personal hotspot to Wi-Fi. Same issue. Don't know if any work going around my area. Oh, maybe, hun. Hi, Jean. How are you? You all right? I missed ya, lady. I missed ya. Right, so I have typed this up. Or I've not typed it up. I wrote it up. Wrote it all down. Got the little prototypes. We've got two little nail files there. But if you've just joined, it's flashing on and off here too. Seems okay on my end. Hi, Jane. Hi, Joanna. No, I'm not getting that, hon. That's maybe to do with connection then, if it's pixelating. All is good in the hood in this neck of the woods for Jane down in Wales. Brilliant, brilliant. Well, don't despair. If you are put off, if you are losing connection, you will get this on YouTube later as a catch-up. I can understand it's quite frustrating trying to watch things if it's going on and off and stuff. Right, so hopefully some of you guys are going to craft along. So what we're going to do is we need a piece of, now it's very minimal cardstock you need. So I have Soft Succulent. I'll just get the ink pad out of there just now. Oh, did you order nail files? Brilliant, brilliant. Oh, no worries, Jane, that's good. Hi, Ali, how are you? So, what we need to do is we need to cut this down. Now, you're going to get quite a few from one sheet of A4. Okay, so, with the shortest side at the top, we're going to trim this paper. I'm going to trim it down to, what did I say, 7 1/4. Did I write? Yep, 7 1/4. So, you're losing this wee bit, but that's fine. And then we're going to do, so that's 7 1/4, and we're going to write 1 5/8, which is the one in between 1 1/2 and 1 3/4. So make sure that's lined up nice and straight. A piece that measures 2 5/8 squared. So 2 5/8 squared is like so. Right, okay. Dun, 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 dun. Now I like to use my scoreboard. So what you want for one project is this and this. So 7 1/4 by 1 5/8, and then 2 5/8 squared. Okay, so that is what these wee bits are. So we're going to trim them down, score and cut and what have you. Right, so long side to the top, we want to score it at 3 1/2 and 3 3/4. Okay. Okay, I'm going to fold and burnish. These are just adorable. These would make nice little table favours for Christmas or birthday parties. Oh, Shirley's got earbuds on, brilliant. Right, now for the 2 5/8 piece, and what we need to do is score it at 1/4 inch and then a 1/2 inch on 3 sides. So 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, because it's going to be a pocket. 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, and that is that. Put that to the side. Okay, I want to fold and burnish. Oh wow, there's 15 of you lovelies here. Welcome, welcome. Right, let's see if I can get more light on this. So we're just folding and burnishing. Now it's up to you whether you use tearing tape or red liner tape or wet glue. For today I am just going to use wet glue. Okay, so that's our 2 pieces there. What we want to do with the little pocket is we want to cut away the L from each side. So if I get my scissors, and we are going to simply cut away the little L on both the corners there. I need to make sure I'm still in shot. Like so. Okay, and I'm going to cut so these are little tabs, and the aim is this all folds in like so to make a little box section. It does. That was not planned at all, Jane. Mini varnish does match. Okay, so that's us done the folding and varnishing. What we need now is a matte layer and a piece of DSP. So this is a DSP. I'm going to use this little scrap piece. I thought that will fit perfect. Now I will use some black for the mat. So the big mat for on the front, you see it here, and then there's a little mat on the inside. Okay, so these need to measure 1 3/8 1 3/8 by 3 1/4 for the flap, and then we need a piece that measures 1 3/8 by 1 7/8 for the bottom bit. So 1 7/8 by 1 3/8, like so. So this will go there. And I've done quite big, what do you call it, matte layer differences, because I want to show off the papers and the colours. So that's our matte. The DSP needs to be 1 1/8 by 3, 1 1/8 by 3, like so. And then 1 1/8 by 1 5/8. Dun, 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 dun. Good morning, Jackie. Shelley's saying these look fantastic. Oh, brilliant. Oh, hiya, Carol. You're watching quietly at a craft market. Brilliant. I hope it goes well, hun. I hope it goes well. So if you're using directional, make sure that you're cutting it the right way. So 1 5. What's 1 1/8 by 1 5/8? In fact, I'll have the mountain side. Here we go. Right, so if you have any fluff, you can file it off with your nail file or just very carefully trim it off. I do need to change my blade. I know I said that last week, but... Right, so what we need to do now is apply our mats and layers. So we need some wet glue. What is DSP, Susan saying? Oh, thanks, Emma. Yeah, designer series paper, aka patterned paper. DSP is much easier to say than patterned paper. It's much easier to type as well and a lot quicker. Which is brilliant. Morning, Karen. How are you, lovely lady? Okay. Super cute. Super cute. Now, obviously, if you're making this for the first time, make sure that you're getting it all lined up correctly and that the little pocket fits. Because I don't know about you guys, but when I first try to do something, I usually do it wrong before I do it right. Which is all part of the fun in learning, isn't it? Ta-da! This is going to be super cute. Now, if you wanted, you could mat and layer in the inside as well. However, you're not going to see that if you've got goodies in it. So, unless you really, really want to destash your DSP. Right, now, we're going to build this little thing. So we want to pull up the little tabs. Now, there's probably an easier way of doing this, guys, but this is what worked for me building the wee box, so. Oh, excuse me. Just give it a second to set. Do the other side. If need be, you can take a little wedge out of your glue tabs as well. My hands are an absolute mess. I don't know about you guys, but I'm an anxious picker. So when I worry about stuff or I'm anxious, I pick away at it's horrible. Right, okay. Now, we just want to go this little bit down here. I hope you can see okay. I've got to go. Great project, bye for now. Bye just now, Shirley. Enjoy your day, honey. So we're just giving that a wee second to glue, she says. Right, and then, once it's glued, we're going to pop it on the bottom here. Make sure it's all the right way round. I am just using wet glue because it's just a little bit easier. So you just want to make sure it's lined up. I'm all fingers and thumbs today. Make sure it's lined up at the bottom first, and then you can kind of hold it. You want to get your bone folder or a ruler. There we go. And just kind of manipulate the wee sides in to make sure it's all levelled up. There we go. Ta-da! You get your little nail files. Morning, Stacey. How are you, honey? I feel like I've not saw you in ages. I know you're still about though. I see your posts sometimes. Nails match paper. Yeah, they do. So there we go. Or like I said, you could put a little Biscoff Biscuit in there, which is a little bit more cost effective if you're sending these out as gifts. But like I say, these are only $3.99 for 25, I think it is. Right, so that is our little gift. Okay, what we need to do now is I'm going to make a matching card for it, by the way, and then I'll decorate the two of them. So here I have a C6 card. I've got this piece of DSP that I want to use up. I love it when you get the, what you call it, like the scenes printed on it. Now the matte layer I'm going to use, should I use black? No. I am going to use a piece of this, the soft succulent. Or will I use black? I think I'll use black actually. Stacey said I'm good, thanks. Been busy, not had much time for crafting, but I'm always checking in. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. And Karen seems so cute. Aww. Right, I don't know if you've seen my post the other day, but I kind of lost my mojo a wee bit. And I thought, oh, what am I going to do? So I replenished all my matte layers. So I've got 4 different matte layers. So like matte 1, matte 2, matte 3, and then there's another matte. And it just makes for quicker card making, doesn't it? Whoops. I always seem to go off the edge. Right, pop a little matte layer on. Make sure your card's opening up the right way, like that. Right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to trim a bit off here because I want the owl and the fox on my card. But spit that out again, Tricia. Right, so this needs to measure. Mat 1 measures 4 by 5 3/4, so this needs to be. I'm going to do 1/8 of an inch. This needs to be 3 7/8 by. Is that 5 3/4? I can't read that yet. 5 5/8. Mumbo jumbo. There we go, look. Fabulous. Fabulous. This is a really easy card. I'll show you why. Sometimes less is more, especially if the printed DSP is so pretty. Nice. So I've got another couple of scrap pieces. So I'm going to put a bit along there. Okay. Then I'm going to put this bit on and we're going to stamp something on there. I thought it's a good way just to use up that DSP. So this needs to measure 3 7/8 as well, as does this bit. So this is 3 7/8 by 1 inch, and the green bit is 3 7/8 by 1 1/4. You might want to do a smaller. Hi Mo, how are you? Emma's saying, I love DSP, it has a whole scene to it if you get me. Oh, I'm me too. Karen's struggling with her order. Oh, bless. It's been so long, isn't it, Han? It's actually easier to order as a customer than it is a demo. Right, so I'm going to pop this on here. You can add ribbon or embellishments or whatever you like. But sometimes less is more. Right, all we need to do now is we need to stamp something on here. Now, these sentiments are a little bit small for this card, so I might deter to another stamp set. Let's see, is there any that are... Let's see what's retiring. What about Irresistible Blooms? There we go. I think I'll do this one. I couldn't be happier to have you as my friend. That's what I'll do. You'll see, look at that. And then that kind of coincides with the little fox and the little owl. Right, I'm going to stamp in black actually. So I am. So I need a block. So ink it up, ink it up. Ink, 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 ink. Right, let's do this. Please be straight. I'm all fingers and thumbs. Oh, that's not bad. Lovely. Discreet, but still lovely. Let me get that ink out the way. Or, maybe yellow would have been better. Let me try that. Hang on. Let me trim down this yellow because I think it might jump out a bit more. So, what did I say? 4 7/8. See how easy it is just to chop and change your mind. Right, so ink this up again. Oh yeah, Karen's saying exactly that. Only used to doing it as a demo. Right, okay. Ta-da! Well, that's better. That's better. Love it. Now what I think I can do is I will just triple mat that to save wasting that a little bit of paper, and it'll make it pop a wee bit more. What's everybody's plans then? I know some of you plan to craft. Hubby and the youngest one are going to Edinburgh to watch the Thornton Hibs play, and my oldest son is going to the Rovers game, and I'm going to just craft. Look at that. That's better, isn't it? Oh, do like it. I do like it. Now, what I had done with this one is I'd stamped on it on the inside and on the top before I stuck it down. However, my plan for this is, if you give me a second, I'll quickly clean this stamp off and get it out the way. If I can find what I've done with my chamois. Does anybody see it on my desk? Anywhere? Saw it this morning. There it is. There it is, there it is. Right, so Barbara loves that paper. Oh, you know, it's so cute. It's so cute. We need to share photos when you've made it, Barbara. Once you've made the wee nail file thing. Right, I'm going to keep this out just in case. Right, so what I always have, now I don't have a lot of this paper left. All I have is one piece, that, and then I've got these little bits here which are awesome because we have the little figures and what have you in it. So I'm just going to pour all that out. And it is worthwhile keeping all these bits. We've got the die cuts, etc. Oh, look, I've got a little... Can these to be, make 3 birthday cards, 2 wedding cards. Oh, nice. Ali's doing housework, laundry and crafting, home alone. Oh, I might put radio 2 on actually. Look at these. These are great for little labels as well. Don't forget, we've got this actual awesome tailor-made tags dies. Made this the other day using the By My Side stamp set and coloured it. It's really cute. But these are brilliant. These are carrying over, which is awesome. So I must play with all my goodies more. Right, I'm just going to have a little quick sip of my coffee. I felt a bit bummed up this morning. Oh, there she is. There's the lovely Lynn. Hello, hello. How are you doing? Right, oh, look. Isn't he cute? So these are brilliant because, like I say, you can fussy cut out, you can stamp and cut out, or you can fussy cut out the wee images. That's ones that I've done previous. Made some gorgeous projects with this. I think actually one of my team, Jackie Ann's Crafty Things, she'd actually won, before she was on my team, she'd won a whole array of handmade stuff that I'd made with this sweet. Hi Margaret, how are you? Hope you're well. Oh, there's lots of little guys on here. And if you don't feel up to crafting, you could be sitting watching Netflix, fussy cutting out all these little elements and building a scene up on a card or what have you. There's lots of little bits. So many bits I don't know what I'm going to use. Right. I'm going to fussy cut out this bear, right? Let me slip and slide all that to the left side. And, alright, there's some of them missing. However, I'm going to line them up on the edge of here. So let's do that. Stacey's going to finish a commissioned wedding card and then deep clean both bedroom and bathroom. Oh, fab. That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, I've got the carpet cleaner out. So if I feel up to it later, I might wash the rest of my living room carpet. I might. Might not though. Oh dear. Right, okay, come on, come on. Righty ho. I hope everybody's going to get a chance to be creative today, or if not, at least get out in that little bit of sunshine that we have. There we go, there he is. You can even put him on the inside if you want. I am going to attach him with dimensionals so that he's sticking out. Hope everybody's well. It's so nice to see you all. The youngest stayed with his friend last night because he's not got football today. He's not got a match because it is Easter holidays still. But he's got school on Monday. So he stayed with his friend. Right, okay. I'm going to line it up just here. Isn't he adorable? There's little birds. What else is there? Put that in the front. In here, I'm going to add a little mushroom. I just like to make it up. I'm super late, sorry, here now that, oh, hi Gemma, honey. Don't worry, lovely. Joanne's going to be doing some crafting later. I'll use some of my retiring sets. Yes. Oh, hi Wendy. Most definitely. So I've got my little pile of stuff that's carrying over. And then in a big Stampin' Up bag, I've got all the ones that are retiring. So when I'm crafting, I'm saying to myself, right, pick a colour that's retiring. Go and get some DSP that matches with it, and then use the coordinating stamp sets and stuff like that. So we shall see. Right, what else can I do? You can do anything you want. You can have some little twigs coming out of his head. Oh dear. Right, here's another little mushroom. I mean, I love these printed papers. They just go so far. Oh, that's a little bit icky for my little fingers. There we go. Wendy loves the DSP. Oh, it's gorgeous, isn't it? It's gorgeous. I mean, see all these dies that they can, leaves and that the coordinating die set does. They're amazing as well. We've got little acorns. They're just super cute. I was going to say I wish I'd played with this more, but to be honest, I played with this a lot. So here is some little flowers. So I might stick that on top of him to make it look like he's walking through the bush. What else have we got? Got a little flower here. I mean, you could really go to town. I think I'll stick this one under there, like that. I don't know what I've done with my take your pick tool. It's lying about somewhere. This is at a team meeting. We'll catch up later. Oh, no worries, honey. Loved your square box, shadow box that you made. I shared it on my personal page, guys. That's Lisa that's here that's made that. Beautiful. Right, you could put a little tree behind them. No, don't want that. Let's maybe put this little tree behind them. Nah. I will put this one behind them though. So I'm just going to tuck that in like so. Sometimes it's nice to have the layers kind of popping out over your mats. Here's a little tiny little mushroom. I think I'll put that on the front as well. No, I better not. That looks funny. Marriott's going to be crafting later too. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Right, let's see. What else can I put on here? There's that many wee bits. Oh. You can have a little bird on his head. I'm gonna cut out a little bird. Let's do that. Got plenty of time, haven't we? Time is it? Oh, it's only 22. I actually fussy cut out all those little flowers as well at one point and put them on the front of a bag. Right, okay. Let's just trim this little guy up. Of course, I want to leave room on the little box for a little sentiment. So let me see. I think I'll do hello. And I'll pop it over across his body kind of thing. Right, as far as this card's concerned, you could actually put, I think I'll put the little bird on the card actually, shouldn't I? I don't know how many times I've said the word actually. Actually. Yeah. Let's put the bird on there. Yeah, that was quite cute. You could put the leaves as well on there, just to give it some extra effect. Whatever you like. Little acorns, but I'm not going to do that today. we'll just pop them to the side. I do keep everything in a little, like I say, in a little polythene bag, so it's all together. Usually I put my stamped images in beside my stamps. Right, let me get these to the side quick, hang on, because I don't want to lose any of these wee bits. Because before you know it, it's all over the floor and what have you. Right, so I need a bit of white. Oh, look, here is a bit of white. I need a stamp that says hello. I could have used one of these, mind you, but I'm going to keep it with the same font. Hi, Karen. Wendy's saying we could use ours cutting the characters. Lovely design ideas. Oh, thanks. It's really easy, isn't it? Okay. Let's see. What colour should I do? Oh, what colour will I do? What colour will I do? Will I do... You know what? I think I'll do the darker one. I think I'll do Evening Evergreen. And stamp the word hello. This would be nice as well. What do you call it? White embossed onto black. Ta-da! That'll do me, that'll do. So that's what I spent some time doing the other day as well. Stamping out some sentiments. Because my brain wasn't working enough for making a card or what have you. I've got my little things here. So this is what I've done. So these are all little sentiments, friendship ones and things like that that I can just grab. That would have been nice, just fussy cut out and put on here. So yeah, that's an idea. Stash. Bulk up on your stash of sentiments. Because it doesn't take a lot of brain power to stamp and cut out some sentiments. So it's always something good if you're not really in the mojo mood. Karen's saying this set is growing on her. It is just beautiful. It's just beautiful. Right. I felt a bit choked up this morning when I got up. And I'm feeling a little bit out of breath. I need to go and take my brown inhalers and my blue inhalers once I'm finished. It's getting to that time of year. I get it through the winter, my asthma plays up, and then in the spring, because of all the pollen and stuff. Oh, look at that. Right, he's just going straight on his belly. I love the wee pockets you've got your sentiments in. Oh, thanks. They're handy. I think they were just off Amazon as well. So we're just going to put that there. Like so. Right, and oh, just hit something there. Let's see for little gems, and then that'll be us finished. Oh, guys, I'm so sad. These are retiring. Basic Perils. Emma says, because I always put my dies in my stamp cases, I use a die wallet for all your pieces. Yeah, they're really good. I wish Stampin' Up sold them. These actual wallets, because they are so thick and good quality. Right, so what shall I use? I think I'll use some loose frosted dots on here. I'll keep my Basic Perils for another project. These are gorgeous. Look at that. So, let me see now. Right, I am just going to put 1, 2, 3. Now I do need to find my take your pick tool. Where is it? There it is. I'm going to put 3 yellows on. Come on, flip over. These are just fabulous, these little gems. Come on, off you get and stick and glue. And there's a bigger one, which will pop there. There we go. Oh, look. Isn't that nice? Can you see it? I don't know if I'm off shot. There we go. Cute. Right, now for this one, I think I'll use the think I'll put one there, and one down there. Oh, that's not the right lid, Tricia. And I'm going to use the, oops. Oh, come on. I'm going to use the greens. It's not green, it's like a blue. There we go, there's one. That same size. Yep. And I'll find a little baby one, which is here. So that's pretty peacock. It's not one of the coordinating colours in this designer shoes paper, but it still goes really nice. So there is today's project. What I'll do is I'll hold this up to the camera, and you can always screenshot it. Let me see now. So cardstock 7 1/4 by 1 5/8, and then the scoring, score at 3 1/2 and 3 3/4, and then we've got our matte layers there, the matte and the DSP, and then the second part is cardstock 2 5/8 squared, and then the scoring is like so, and the DSP and the matte layer measurements are there. So yeah, I will eventually get this typed up into a PDF, and it was strange because I was clearing out some old stuff and I found these older tutorials that I made back in 2019, my craft class. So yeah. Rouse, are you going to email them to subscribers? Yes, I will be. I will be. I've got quite a few that I need to do. So what I've started to do is design a wee project, do a wee tutorial on it. Where is my little template? Cut out a template, put it in a wee wallet like this, and then that is my to be typed into a PDF. I've got this one that I need to do as well, which is a little standing post-it note holder. So I cased and just changed it slightly. A lovely wee gift that Debbie on my team sent me. What's the other one I have to do? This one is the same design as this, but bigger, and it holds little bubbles in it. So these are like Poundland bubbles. One of them's almost empty, and you know what? I don't know where the bubbles have went. It's obviously evaporated or what have you, because it's not leaked anywhere. So I have this one to do as well at some point. And then I've got a big one coming up, but I will need to practice it. This one coming up is, I don't know if you've maybe seen it on my page. It was a square foldable bag that I was given with a present in it from my son, and I recreated it myself. Get all my produce. I recreated it, worked out all the measurements, and it makes a little bag that folds like that. So that'll be coming soon as well. I've just got a little project in here that I've been doing. Put that away. So yeah, that took quite a lot of working out. It's quite intricate. And it wasn't until I was doing it that I realised the left side of it is different to the right side. Same but different in bits, if that makes sense. So that was a bit of a headache, but I got there. That took me nearly all day, by the way. All day. Right, so that is our little project for today. Like I say, you can forget. You can then fit a little Biscoff Biscuit in there. And I've just noticed I need to get more of these. These went out of date at the end of March. So don't worry, I've not made any customer gifts with these recent, so I'll need to chuck them out. However, I can still use it for doing a demo or what have you. So that is our little project for today. Super cute. You can put something on the inside as well, or in here. You can make it bigger and put a gift card in it. Anything you like. But I just like the fact I had a wee pocket on it. And they're quite easy to post as well. Quite a nice wee size. So I'm just going to push this down so you can see it closer up, like so. Yeah, and that's today's project. Oh, Jane's got her gardener coming in. Thank you for all your lovely comments, guys. I will see you next week for another project. And yeah, whatever you're doing today, have a good one. And I'll see you later.